assuming I have everything set up here. No, I do not. Not have chatty. But, welcome to a random unscheduled stream I'm doing at ESO, because I figure I've got an hour. Everything that needs to be done is kind of done around here. And I got a little bit of time. Just let me get this. Because it seems like the bottom right's what I've been doing for the most part. Not that I'm expecting anyone. I think we'll have done the post on Twitter. And yeah. Okay, so last episode, or last time I was on, I started the Khajiit Dominion. And I noticed that the guild store is unlocked at 50 members. The guild store, if I'm correct, is actually the functionality behind selling items to other players on a market. I think. Don't take my word for that. I then went and completed a quest revolving the girl that sacrificed, or actually you have the choice whether this in the prophet or, yeah. Well, I sent the girl. I sacrificed the girl to save me, and I just completed the quest to go and rescue her. Which makes me really curious now to what it would have been like for the prophet. Because one of the main reasons I actually made that decision was I was actually more interested in the prophet storyline than her. But it's funny that that quest is actually the quest that goes kind of into her backstory, into, you know, there are actually a lot of characters I didn't know. But I haven't got that at all with the prophet. If I had have sacrificed the prophet, I would have. So I guess that kind of backfired on me a little bit. I'm going into town. One of the things I want to do this stream, I've got a timer set for... I need to reset the timer actually. Because I started it a little while ago thinking that. And I got distracted. Got 55 minutes to stream because I've got work at 4:30. And so I need to be out of here by 3:45. One of the last guys that actually came onto the stream too said that he'd be joining the guild if I had something up, so that's in reality one of the main reasons that I started it. Now while I say Khajiit Dominion, I figure it's probably more or less most of the people who are joining it are going to be Khajiits, because the focus will probably be, though I'm still developing the persona around my character, focused more on equality and merchant. Maybe a little bit on thieving. But things that I know Khajiits are kind of known for. I know that's bad. I was actually needing to go to the... But I also need to make myself a sword. That's the other thing I have to do. But I'm also willing to take in probably anyone. Anyone at least who's allied to the... Who are we allied to? Who am I allied to? Not sure. Whoever is allied... What is it? Dark Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiits. Just to keep us, you know, on the side of the role-playing. It's a lot of people. I think I'll go to you.
Ariel knows I'm here.
Guild Bank's unlocked at 15. Whoa. 500 spots, though. I'm also kind of wondering, because I noticed there was something that said once about how... I'm not muted, am I? Yeah. About how you can actually join up to 5 guilds. And I just noticed that there's also something that allows you to switch which guild bank you're accessing. This is the first time I've ever actually seen something like that. Yeah, at least 10 members to enable depositing to the guild bank. That's what I thought.
Ariel knows.
Yeah, I was looking to actually deposit. I meant max too. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's see how many materials we're able to. Looks like we're going to be 4. I'm going to take out all the ones that actually have to do with crafting in certain styles. Crafting the red guard style. Oko, obsidian, Dwemer, imperial. I also got the book to craft in the orc style. I'm not quite sure how that works yet, but we'll see. I'm going to be going to the crafting place in just a bit, so. Argonian, Nord, Bosmer, and Altmer. And then deposit the rest of those. There's a lot of them. Damn. Okay, I could even upgrade my storage to my storage space. But I think I'll save the money for the horse. Because I need that horse. Because all of my gear, I think, right now focuses on... I mentioned it in the last episode, I think, focuses on sprinting. Where am I going? Hail. Alchemy station, chanting station. Oh, jeez, it's right in the center. Where am I going? Where's blacksmithing basics? Do you have anything I can buy?
You're here to work metal?
Yeah, you do. Alright, I can buy all of these from you. I'm not too interested in them. Come on, where can I actually work the forge? Thought it was here somewhere. Here it is. There's a clothier's primal. What do you have? Don't think I need any more lockpicks either. There it is, blacksmithing station. Okay. Greatsword is two-handed. Here's a sword. And I need ingots. I don't have ingots. I can create them though. We're fine. Okay. Now I can create. Still isn't as much, is it? 299 damage. Level 10, value 17. And the 3 different styles we have are Orc, Bosmer, and Khajiit. I can research as well. I forgot about this. Not that I can get any of them anyways. Oh, I saw a tutorial online for it once. I forget what it was though. This is actually the first time I really played around with crafting, so I'm glad I actually got to do it on a stream itself. Still, creation, I go with Khajiit. The Bosmer one looks pretty cool. But yeah, Khajiit, level 10, craft. Improvements. Iron sword. What does it need? Honing stones. Don't know how to get those though. The crafter won't sell them.
You're here to work metal?
No.
You're here to work metal, yeah? We put hammer to anvil to forge armor and weapons. You bet. Well, the piece can be augmented even more.
Oh, she mentioned it there.
You're here to work metal, yeah? Well, the piece can be augmented even more through the use of tempers.
No. Ah, put it away. Clother. Here it is, blacksmithing basics. Improving. Use a temper to improve weapons and armor you smith. I call them that because I can never find one when I need it. Ha! Sorry. When you find one, bring it to the blacksmith station, the item you want to improve. The more tempers you have, the greater chance to improve the quality. But that's not a guarantee. If you do it wrong, you'll lose the temper and the item. Still don't know how to acquire tempers, although she was right on the fact that they're never around when you need it. Like right now. One idea I do have in mind is deconstructing. Both of those are light armor though. Two places I'll try them. General store. No, but I do need a repair. And then the guild trader is over on the other side of town. See, that's what I want. Not that I care too much for the color. Also, I'm trying a little bit of a different setup. In terms of audio, I tried turning up the game audio because I noticed it was a little quiet, as well as putting headphones in. There might be a little bit of a background buzz due to the construction that's happening just outside this window all the time. But that's kind of unavoidable. I also turned off the fan just in the back, so it's getting bloody hot in here. Oh. Bidding on a guild trader. Your guild may bid to hire this trader for future use. The winning guild store will be available to the general public through this trader for a total of 7 days. Hiring period does not begin until the winner has been determined for the close of bidding. Ooh. Put that away. It's not
Can
a
I help you?
bad system, actually. But let's see what you have. Huh. What am I looking for? A temper. But it doesn't look like they've got it. Filtered water, cloud mist. Nope. There we go. There we go. Oh, dear Lord. Forget it. Now, the last thing I ask is, do I have anything to enchant with? I'll have to check the bank for that one again, actually. Because so far, this sword isn't quite worth it. Because we're only looking... Oh dear. This is... 299 damage, which should be a measly 12 damage less. If I get an enchantment on here, that actually wouldn't be too bad. Okay. That was a mistake, but... Okay. Note to self, don't swing the sword in town. Or, specifically over there. Yeah, I like the idea of swinging a sword around more. And the Khajiit style is actually kind of nice. It's got an actual small curve on the front side. I sold all the enchanting, didn't I? Having this faint flashback of last time.
Hello there.
Check here once more, and then we're gonna teleport out and kill some things.
Ariel?
Okay, we do have a couple. Let's just take all of them and head out to the enchanting station. Now that I think about it, wait a second, I don't even need to have them in my inventory. If they're in the bank, then that's good enough. Damn. No, not that one. Lost it now. Okay, crafting station was on the second floor of the crystal vial. Be a good idea to memorize those, actually. Not that I ever memorized the skills on Skyforge. Which is probably missing me by now. Whew. It's getting hot in here. Oh no, this is the alchemy, isn't it? Whoops. Enchanting table. Requires potency improvement 1. Now I actually got 2 skill points, so which one's that? We have it. Also could get the runestone keen eye. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Those keen eye wood. How many are there? Keen eye wood. Keen eye runestones. Oh. I didn't realize that was 5. Regents, ore, cloth, runestones, wood. This is gonna be fun. Any others that I actually need to get? Could get stealthy. Improved hiding. Improved hiding wasn't very interesting, actually. Oh, that's nice. medium armor, and then on that. And then on that as well. Deadly Bash. Improves the standard bash attacks. Bashing deals an additional 50% damage and costs 20% less stamina. I'm gonna go for that and actually get used to using it. Which only leaves defensive posture. Can't sit like that. Bolsters your defenses to reflect the next spell projectile targeting you back at the caster. And then I was also working on Draconic Power. Do none of these other ones have active world? Here's one. Ultimate ability, Soul Strike. Burn enemy from the inside with soul fire, dealing 2,946 damage. Whoa. Other than that, none. Dragon Leap. Launch yourself at the enemy, dealing 1,196 physical damage to all enemies in the area and knocking them back. Ultimate ability costs 125 ultimate, which I still don't know how you get it. But that shouldn't matter too much. Other than that, Burning Heart isn't going to be very useful as a solo player, or at least at this point. I was working on blacksmithing just now. Minor Underling. Oh, such a hard choice. I'm gonna leave myself one skill point for now. Back to the enchanting table. Can I do anything with those before I get down to business? Doesn't look like it. Also don't have an aspect. Which means I can't actually complete any at all. So what I'm gonna do, destroy all the junk. So that's what it's for. What I'm gonna do then is not worry about enchanting for now, because I can't anyways. Go out and explore the world. Getting the first level of Kenai runestones isn't going to be very effective, because you can actually see them fairly well anyways. Especially considering that Kenai is more effective at night. In terms of provisioning, I think chef wasn't a bad idea, but it really depends on if I'm going to do it. I think I'm gonna go for stealthy.
Hello there.
Continue. Listen, this one. Continue.
Hail.
Nothing? You didn't have to stop. Okay. Quests. Journal. That's my lowest level 1. He just interrupted me by walking through me. An NPC. Now I know. So, note to self, you can get interrupted by that by moving at all, which includes other people moving you. Other people being only NPCs. Oh my god. Because no one else can actually touch you. Another option is actually going to the Sulfire Plateau. But I don't want to in case there's actually a quest to do with it. Really? Or where? Oh, never mind. I do actually have a little bit of FPS lag when I do that. But it's not bad enough to talk about. As I talk about it. Whatever. A little fire going down there, and we're gonna be heading straight north. It's always important to take detours too. If not, monkey. If not only for the opportunity to possibly run into some crafting regents. It's an odd sound. I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but ooh, I forgot about this. That it? Yep. You might have been able to hear it then. Oh. Might be that thing. I'm not actually sure what it is. Let's find out. Something tells me I don't want to be doing this. But that thing looks really fun. I am way underleveled for this. Yeah. Someone healing me? Who are we fighting? What is that thing?
Destroy the next, this one will have returned.
Ooh. All right. That was interesting. That all I get, but can't complain. Didn't exactly do much, after all. No. Back here. I was gonna invite you to the guild. How do I invite people anyways? Roster. No, add member. That's it. Ah, he joined. Except, how do I build one? I apologize dearly for the lack of people currently in this guild. I have one other member joining, but he's yet to reply to my response. Yes? He apparently just started as well. Gotten 3 new emails, but they're all from Craig. Okay. It's probably too low resolution to actually see the chat, now that I think about it. Is there any way to... There it is. Options. Don't tell me that you can't increase the size of the text. Increase it in that way. That... Yeah, actually that works. Not bad. Just get as big as possible. Okay. Actually, that'll help in practically everything. I mean, it makes the screen a little bit more crowded, but in terms of the stream and the video, gotta make some sacrifices. Who are you? Oh!
My friend.
You're my
This
desktop
one was
background.
Just thinking about you.
No.
Nothing personal, of course. Ross threat assesses all of his assets.
Oh.
Yes, yes. We are here to gather some intelligence, right some wrongs, and perhaps slit some throats. We'll see how the day goes.
You are brutal.
You'll be perfect for this. You'll see. Roz has an eye for Her Majesty set this one a task. Investigate the leadership of the Veiled Heritage. The Veil's trail leads here, to the town of Matisen. Well known for their steel blades, yes, but also apparently weaponsmiths for anarchists. You contact Agent Fiske.
That probably fit in perfectly.
This one pads around her house. Then we meet to discuss her report. Too bad Raz is so handsome, yes? He would get noticed.
Raz, you flatter yourself.
The heritage
Whatever
yes,
you say.
Yes. Idiots. But dangerous, destabilizing racist idiots. We must act. Raz may have overseen the fight. These Altmer, the ones who wear the veil, they do not see themselves as racists. They see themselves as members of a far superior race. The rest of us...
Yeah, that's how it
need
works.
some help. Oridan for the Altmer. It's like this one, out. Shorty elves, out. Nothing but tall folk, fair skin and pointy ears as far as the eye can see. Boring, yes?
A little.
Her Majesty trusts you, and you are of great help in Vulkel Guard. Why would this one not trust a new, fresh face? Raz would never watch you with careful eyes, ready for the first sign of betrayal. Never.
Yeah, whatever. Goodbye, Raz.
Shouldn't you be in the forge, Cat?
Oh, now I get
Let
it.
you out. It's not break time. Oh, you don't work here, do you? Well, you should. Only thing your kind's good for.
What was that exactly? Ah, cheaply bound journal. I don't think I have anything else very... That... What, did someone find it? Hi, guard.
You will go another tramp, dirtying up my streets. Typical. Just pay the bounty and be on your way.
Can I escape him? I will damn well try. Let me over there. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Huh. I got it. Nonetheless, now that I'm down here, little fishing spot. No fish though. I can take that one though. Is that? No, it must have been. As I was saying about not breaking the law. Why do you have... I'm not even gonna ask. Okay. Nonetheless... that BC dungeon. I was wanting to enchant this with the inferior glyph flame. There we go. And where did that ore go? I was on the bridge looking down and saw it across the water. I want to kill some more mud crabs. No? And the other one just sunk through the ground. There it is. Die. How much charge did that take out? Not much. Put my sword away. Now I can't see it anywhere. Now, I need to make it to that house over there without even being detected by guards. Let's just crank up the difficulty a few notches. But that was hell fun. No guards? We can probably take you out. Can I attack you? Because you're a shopkeeper. Yeah, there's a guard up there. Can I attack you?
Please, just leave me.
Ah, not you either. Okay, anyways, where was I? No guards. Nope. Okay. Oh! I remember finding you and reading all these books already. There's nothing interesting anyways. One day, a great big kitty in a tawny hide was playing with a little bag. The cat poked his head into the bag. He was a very nosy, hungry cat. He was hoping to find food in the bag. Instead, he found 2 rats hiding inside. One of them bore a blade and his head was covered in silk. The other wore a veil and hissed in annoyance. The cat realized that the only way he would get these rats out of the bag was to let them in more light. Under the light, the rats would be forced to fight or flee. Who else do I play in League? Sorry, a little conversation going on the side here. Mostly Tristana and Ziggs. What now?
No more delays. Ready the cargo today. I'm just waiting for the order to go through.
Fine, fine. Where
Is that a guard?
my men tell me of outsiders in town. Keep an eye out.
Guard's just on the other side of that rock. Did my curiosity go down? Wait, where are you? Not where I was thinking you were. It's funny how you can murder somebody and run and have to pay for about the homespun groves and a homespun sack of health for someone's life in a very racist town. That doesn't seem too realistic. I wasn't even stealing. Can I kill you? Oh, good lord. Okay. Guards? Nowhere? And the only reason I'm really doing this is because it's a racist town. And it's kind of going along with the roleplay. I'm the leader of a guild that's called the Khajiit Dominion, focused on equality and merchanting. I guess it's being a little bit racist on my own, though. That seems like he'd attack me. What was that ding?
This one thing. How is Fistale, my friend? Roz loves her laugh.
Oh,
What did she learn? Dead. Dark moon and dull claws. Damn these fanatics. Let Roz see that. Even in death she laughs at this one. Clever girl. It is a code telling us who she suspected.
it is? Impressive.
She mentions a rat with a blade. Condalen is the forge master here. Controls the smithy on the far end of town. Go.
You're not gonna attack me, are
The
you?
law, I will report you. Hello.
You're not with the law. You're not trying to arrest me.
Can't you see I'm busy?
No one saw that. We're at 3 now. We're talking Oh no, back to there. Let's just run. There's no one along this path.
Come back when you've paid your bounty.
Really? How do you know I have bounty? It's the place that wouldn't even let me in before. I get the feeling that wasn't an attack because of the bounty. And I can take stuff freely here. I can see why it didn't let me in here before. There'd be nothing left. I'd like to hear the laughter in the distance. Well, I guess it's a little bit more convenient in here, being able to kill just anything I want to. Ice Master. How much damage does this do anyways now? Not that much. Enough for it to be worthwhile though. It's the guy. It's Mr. Cuddlepuss. And what are you doing here? I'm level 11. Oh yeah. Nor I had 2 skill points. Oh no! Whew. Wait a second, I was supposed to get up there. Is there anything even up here? Everything's empty. Absolutely nothing. So for one barrel that's full of rye. Here's an entrance. And a dinosaur. Yep, that's a guard. No, get away from me.
Pay up, or it shall go bad for you.
Ooh, 157. I will not pay. Serious? So that was a bow user. Can't go down, can you? It's kind of disappointing, actually. Makes sense on the side of development, though. I don't want to go there. And those steps are being protected. To being wanted. It's not actually alcoholic, though. Actually, the one thing I need to do... I can do this in the water. I need to go and sell some stuff. And if I remember correctly... Oh, I'm also going to be attacked by the guards here too, aren't I? There's one right there. How am I gonna do this? There we go. Hey! Yeah, you. There we go. Now, I remember reading about it. I honestly don't know how to do it just yet. I don't know how to pay my bounty off while I'm down here. So let's just talk to everybody.
How may I serve?
No, that's a guild trader.
A fool and his gold are soon parted, but you don't look foolish.
Okay. How about you?
Yes, well, it's... You see, I need a problem. So,
I can take your quest.
Greetings.
Greetings. Come on, where is he? Not you. You're not who I think you are, are you? No, you're someone else. Down there is different. Maybe you.
What delights have you pilfered for me today?
Oh, that's the full amount.
Been dipping our
Fine.
hands into strength.
Get that over with.
Been dipping our...
Oh! That pays it off right there. Not worth it financially.
I assume you. Damn the.
Can I buy from you? Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, what do you have? Nothing of use. Put my sword away. It's a dead end. Turn around and get out of here. What else do I need to do? Nice helmet. Typical. I might end the day robbing a few houses. That's for my own interest. No. That's for my own interest. Not anything to do with being a Kushite either. The guy I'm trying to play is... what is it? Honorable. I am not. Not when it comes to robbery in Elder Scrolls games. There's a watchtower, yeah, I'm not interested in that. There's a house. House of the Watch Captain. There we go.
I'm not in the mood for annoyances.
I see what you're doing over there.
No, you don't. Well, no one seems interested. I don't think there's even any chests
You
around
can't
here.
just walk in here.
Yes, I can. Goodbye. You look like a suspicious fella.
Pale.
Hey,
Yes?
what's up? Talking to me? Your house isn't even locked. I'm not interested. Also not interested. Got any chests in here, or have I already stolen from this house? Maybe. Let's see, then there's the one across. That place looks nice. You are tiny. Last house. Now heading out. Need to make some food before I go to work too. There we go.
Hey, what are you doing here?
But you can't even see me.
This one thinks you are acting very suspicious.
I'm not
I
suspicious.
could just spit. Excuse me. What are you doing here?
Don't worry about me. In fact, forget about me. Never knew I was here. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it. There's actually nothing good in those houses anyways. So, since no one joined the Twitch, it will be thank you for watching the YouTube video. Or coming back and... because I think I turned on the option for reviewing previous streams, but I haven't actually tried it out yet. I don't know why it isn't on by default either. Really hoping there's some sort of hidden cost. I need to turn that on. Come on. Some sort of hidden cost. But, yeah. Not that I actually expected anyone this time anyway, since it was an unscheduled surprise stream. So, check out my Twitch channel for possible updates on Saturday of my stream schedule. I'm not very good at these yet. Hang in with me there. And I'll hope to see someone soon. See you around.